3 dots, and then silence. Is it an accident? Or are they using dark psychology on you? We're ranking the most toxic texting habits used to destroy your self-esteem and make you crave their validation. Have you ever felt that sudden pit in your stomach when someone you like just stops responding? Your brain starts racing, trying to figure out what you said wrong, rereading the last 5 messages like they're some kind of ancient code. That's not just a coincidence. It's a calculated move designed to shift the power dynamic in their favor. In the digital world, your attention is the most valuable currency you have. And there are people out there who have turned the art of the text message into a psychological weapon. Today, we are diving deep into the digital shadows to uncover the tactics used to keep you hooked, anxious, and under control. Starting at number 6, we have a tactic that feels like a whisper in the dark. Breadcrumbing. Imagine you're walking through a forest, and someone is dropping tiny crumbs for you to follow. You're never getting a full meal, but you're getting just enough to keep you walking deeper into the woods. In texting, breadcrumbing is the act of sending out low-effort signals. A random "hey" at 11 p.m., a heart emoji on an old photo, or a meme sent with no context. They don't want a conversation. They want to see if you're still there. It's about maintaining a connection without ever having to invest real time or emotion. By doing this, they stay on your mind, occupying a slot in your brain, while they give you absolutely nothing in return. Moving to number 5, we encounter something more subtle: the subliminal link. This is a clever trick where the person begins to associate themselves with specific positive triggers in your life. They might send you a specific song every morning, or use a very unique set of emojis that only the two of you share. On the surface, it feels like a secret language or a special bond. But the dark side of this is conditioning. They are training your brain to produce a hit of dopamine every time you see that specific symbol or hear that song. Then, once the link is established, they suddenly stop. Now, every time you hear that song or see that emoji in the wild, your brain expects them. When they don't appear, you feel a sense of loss and withdrawal, forcing you to reach out to them to get that fix back. It's a way of colonizing your daily environment so you can't escape the thought of them. At number 4, we find the slow fade, which is perhaps the most common way to erode someone's confidence. It starts out with lightning-fast replies and long, engaging paragraphs. You feel like you finally met someone who gets you. Then, almost imperceptibly, the tide starts to go out. The replies that took minutes now take hours. The paragraphs turn into sentences, then into one-word answers. The psychological impact of the slow fade is devastating because it's based on intermittent reinforcement. Your brain is desperately trying to get back to that initial high of the fast-paced conversation. You start putting in more effort to fix the vibe, which only gives the other person more power. They are essentially training you to work harder for their dwindling attention, making you the pursuer while they remain the prize. Now, we enter the top 3, where the tactics become truly manipulative. Ranked at number 3 is the ghosting loop. Traditional ghosting is when someone disappears forever, but the ghosting loop is much more sinister. They disappear for days or weeks, leaving you in a state of high anxiety and confusion. Just as you are finally starting to move on and find your peace, they reappear with a, "Hey, I was thinking about you," or a completely casual question. They act as if nothing happened. This does 2 things. It resets your healing clock, and it proves to them that they can leave and return whenever they want. By accepting them back without an apology, you are silently communicating that your boundaries are flexible. It creates a cycle of trauma bonding where your relief at their return outweighs the pain of their departure. At number 2, we have the emotional pivot. This is a form of conversational gaslighting that leaves you feeling off balance. One minute, the conversation is deep, vulnerable, and romantic. The next minute, when you try to maintain that level of intimacy, they suddenly become cold, sarcastic, or too busy to talk. It's like walking into a warm room and having a bucket of ice water thrown on you. This tactic is designed to make you feel needy or crazy for wanting the same energy they gave you 5 minutes ago. It forces you into a state of hypervigilance where you are constantly scanning their texts for clues on what mood they are in You stop being yourself and start becoming a version of yourself that you think will please them. They have successfully moved from being a partner in a conversation to being the judge and jury of your emotions. And finally, we reach the #1 darkest texting trick, the "I'm busy" illusion. This is the ultimate power move in the digital age. We live in a world where everyone has their phone within arm's reach 24/7. We all know, deep down, that a person has seen our message. The "I'm busy" illusion is the intentional act of leaving a message on read or delivered for a specific amount of time to signal high status. By not replying, they are communicating that their time is more valuable than yours. They are making you wait in a digital lobby, staring at your screen, wondering why you aren't a priority. This silence creates a psychological vacuum. And because humans hate uncertainty, we fill that vacuum with our own insecurities. We assume they are with someone better, or that they are bored of us, or that we've lost our spark. The longer they wait to reply, the more value they seem to have when they finally do. It's a false sense of scarcity. They want you to think they are a high-value individual with a bustling, important life, even if they're just sitting on their couch watching Netflix. The goal is to make you feel lucky when they finally grant you 30 seconds of their time. But here is the secret. The way to break this illusion in 5 seconds. The power of the "I'm busy" illusion relies entirely on your reaction. The moment you stop waiting for the reply, the power vanishes. If they take 6 hours to reply to a simple question, don't ask, "Where were you?" or "Are you okay?" Don't even acknowledge the delay. Instead, when you eventually see the text, don't reply immediately out of excitement. Go about your day. The 5-second fix is a mental shift. Realize that their silence isn't a reflection of your worth, but a reflection of their lack of communication skills. When you stop treating their attention like a limited resource, they lose the ability to ration it. The best way to win a game of dark psychology is to stop playing the game entirely. True connection shouldn't feel like a chess match. If you find yourself constantly analyzing response times and texting etiquette, you aren't in a relationship. You're in a power struggle. And the only way to truly control the conversation is to be okay with it ending.